Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about one Bernam. It's actually just off Bernam Street. I'm Master KK from Circle 96, your modern Feng Shui consultant specializing in house selection. Today we're going to talk about a property that's very interesting. Why I say it's interesting is because the surrounding environment is interesting. Okay, first and foremost, I want to point out and highlight to you a very interesting temple. It's over 100 over years old, and it's actually right on the east side of your property. It's called Hok Tek Si Temple. Why is this interesting? Is because this temple is actually built by Teochew for the Hakka. And what's interesting about the architecture is that it's actually built with caucasus. Yes, the moment I mentioned this, someone's going to get a bit political. Did we not someone say Caucasus, warm the Caucasus of our heart?
That warms the cockles of my heart.
Well, let's not talk about politics here, okay? Let's talk about property, okay? And this is built with Caucasus. I strongly suggest, even though you are not buying the property, go and visit the temple. I'm sure it's going to be a walk down the history lane of Singapore, okay? Now, why are we doing this? We are doing this because we know you're buying a property and we know that the property is very expensive. We are not paid by the developers, nor we're paid by the property agents to tell you to buy or not to buy this property. All the decision you make is on your own. We are just providing you information so that you can make a very calculative, informed decision. All right. Second thing I want to tell you is that we are very happy that it's MRT near you. And there's a Prince Edward MRT station on the east sector. It represents your first son is very, very friendly. A lot of people loved him. Okay. We're going to say a few things good about this property. Of course, there'll be a few things that we're concerned about this property. All we want to do is that we'll give you enough information and you make a decision. Okay. Now, apart from this temper and the MRT station, you're going to ask me what's going to affect you. First and foremost, if you have a son that is very righteous, okay, it's good for you. That's the way it is. And if your son is a bit bossy, well, then again, maybe he has leadership. Look at it this way, okay? The other thing that I'm quite concerned, or rather I'm a bit very concerned actually, would be that there is actually a Cantonment Primary School in the south. So if your family members has a bit of dental issues, your family members has a bit of sore throat issues, your family members tends to eat a bit too salty, a bit too sweet, it's just very high on the taste bud, then maybe you want to look into improving it. We can also help you to improve it, but it's just that these are some concerns that I have. Okay. The third thing that I am a bit concerned is that there is actually an AIG building in the southeast sector of your property. Now, we all know southeast sector represents the wood element, also represents the eldest daughter, the first girl in the family. All right, she can have a few brothers above her. Doesn't matter so long she's the firstborn girl in the family. She's the first daughter. Now, when they have ages, it looks like a pair of saw. Okay, when it's a pair of saw, and we all know southeast represents wood. So your first daughter may be having a bit of issues in terms of recognitions. And maybe you're also want to look into your veins, your lymph nodes issues. Okay, all this can be addressed. All right, it's just that if you have such things, you want to leave a comment below and tell us that you already experienced it, and then we see what we can do for you. Okay, these are some of the concerns that we have. Okay, interestingly, there's also another place of religion, place of worship, just beside the MRT station is the Masjid Hajid Muhammad Salah Makum mosque. Okay, it's actually a very interesting mosque. A few things about the mosque is that during World War II, this place was bombed, but no bomb landed on the mosque. All right, they are actually praying to descendants of the Prophet Muhammad. And this mosque was actually built with the donations of a lot of people to buy off the piece of land. And the piece of land owner, when they know it's actually for the mosque and it's only for the Prophet Muhammad's descendants, they faster return back all the donations. It's very interesting. Okay, and they're supposed to have 51 steps towards the mosque. Because of the flood, they only have 49 steps now. Okay, so this is interesting. So if you find that your son, your firstborn boy, is a bit bossy, I just want to let you know that treat it as he's actually having a bit of leadership. Yes, he's pampered, but it's normal, isn't it, as for a young boy. All right. So, what about other good things about this property? I like the police station that's on the northwest sector of the property. Excellent. Why is that so? Father of the family, father of the house, male owner of the house, very disciplined, very righteous, know how to make money. Very good. All right. I love this. I love this very much. Okay. And this is obviously, he's also obviously a very friendly person, diplomatic person, loved, a people lover. I love to be with people. People also love to, right? Can be a good influencer. A few things that people probably wouldn't know is that there is a building here. It's called a Pinnacle. It's award-winning HDB flats. Cannot say HDB flat. It's award-winning HDB flats. Okay, so it costs over $1 million plus now. Wow. I cannot imagine a flat has gone past $1 million in Singapore. So interesting design over here. The Pinnacle, if you study it properly, the design is actually based on the big people, 北斗七星, very Feng Shui. Okay. Now, is it good to be in a northwest sector? Excellent. Excellent. I love it. Okay, that's good. All right. So, are there any concerns about other problems of this property? Yes, if your husband is or your family is a bit short-fused, quick tongue, sometimes when things you say may hurt the feelings of the other people without you realizing it, and then or too quick, and after that you say already, then you're like, oh, sorry, all right, or a bit shy not to want to say sorry. Okay, so you can improve it because cantonments, primary schools over there, it tells me that family members tend to be a bit quick tongue, tend to be say things that they didn't mean it, but good heart. It's just that sometimes too quick. Okay, so yeah, we can improve that. We need to improve that as well. What's interesting about this is there's actually 2 ERP stations over here, 1 and 2. All right, so it's in the southeast sector, right? Or first MRT station number 6 is on the first in the southeast sector. So this is the southeast sector. All right, so southeast sector, when you have the MRT station, it means this year, 2024, 2025. So if you make some good money in 2024, please declare your income tax in 2025, and you make some good money in 2025, please declare your income tax in 2026. Okay, be careful. I always want to be a good citizen. Now for ERP on the number 5 at Teck Kim Road. Right, so Teck Kim Road is basically in the southwest and a bit of west. Okay, it's just a bit of southwest and southwest. Okay, so if you could make good money in 2029, all right, please declare. If you make good money in 2028, all right, also go and declare. Okay, just be a good citizen. We also want to play our part for national building. Okay, good. The other thing, a bit of concern for me, just a bit concerned, if you have a bit of gambling issues, you may want to look into it, especially the female owner of the house. If you are having a bit of habits of punting, then you want to check your 555 book. Make sure you don't punt too much. You get what I mean? Yeah, correct. So I really want you to look into your betting. Okay. The other thing that we love about this property is that there's a lot of MRT stations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we miss any? Yep. No, there's 7 MRT stations over there. Okay, so meaning to say particular years is going to be very good. Which particular year is going to be very good? The 2024, 2025. This is 24, 25. This will be probably in 27 to 28. Okay, this will be 30. All right, and this is 32, and this is 33. Year 33, and this is 2033, 34, 35, 25, 35. All right, so these are very good for you. Meaning to say that come those years, money will flow towards your property. Very good. Okay. Then having said that, we also need to look into your floor plan. It's just external environment. All right. Things that are a bit concerned for me. Yes, these are one more thing that is a bit concerned for me, and this has to do with the male owner of the house. Okay, and this is the one, because your property is very near to the hospital, right? And northwest sector, used to be there. I have clients who approach me and tell me that they want to buy a certain place, and the northwest sector has schools. Schools is fire element, and I told her maybe not so good for her. Maybe she have experienced headaches or constant migraine or frequent migraine. Maybe she should avoid buying that house. And she told me, Master, actually, bingo, correct, really. I have a tumor in my brain. All right. So, what I want to tell you is that if you've always experienced migraine, or when you travel overseas, your whole family has some problems like migraine or headaches, or constantly you have headaches, maybe you should also look into it, your health. Make sure that you take care of it. Okay. Or if every time you're traveling overseas, the father of the family gets a bit too easily flat up, short fused, then something that you want to look into as well. Okay, so all this can be addressed. All you need to do is just click the link below, talk to us, comment, and then tell us whether what our predictions for your this property is correct or not, and we'll see what we can do for you. If you're buying this property and you want to know which is the best unit for you to select, you can always call our hotline again at 8835-3465. Now, if one Bernam is really not your cup of tea, you want to look for another property, what we can do is that we will suggest to you, get a book like that. Get a book from us. This is a physical workbook. In the workbook, we'll tell you what to look out for, where are the pit holes, where are the potholes, and we'll go through with you one by one, every sector by sector, and which year is good for you, which year is not good for you. If it's not good for you, what are the consequences, what are the illnesses that you may face, which is the family members that is going to have some issues. All this comes at a very affordable price of $96. Okay, and this is the one and only one in the world, so while stock lasts, we don't have many left. Okay, all you need to do is just comment below or text us at 8835-3465. Okay, so what we just shared just now are just based on our education and our information that we want to share with you. We strongly believe that when you buy a property, you really need to have strong information from both angles, from the sellers and from third-party independent like us. Okay. However, when you make a decision, this is based on your own understanding of this property. So if you really value your family's environment, you want to have a good environment and you don't know how to go about doing it, all you have to do is comment below or click the link and speak to us. Once again, I'm Master KK from Circle 96, your house selection expert. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.